Listening to the sound of my voice. I've been experimenting with these dimensions of sort of engaging in hypnotherapy, but just trying to find these kind of balance points between a meditative power of suggestion. Yeah, it's kind of tricky, but very beautiful. I'd like you to imagine a place that feels completely safe. It may be a place that you've been before, or somewhere entirely imaginary. It could be indoors, outdoors, a forest, a garden. Let's turn down that here. In a room filled with light, whatever it is for you, let it be gently formed inside of your mind. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ryan. Yo, fellow Ryan. My name's Ryan as well. It's funny, like a moment ago, I was literally just kind of just like rooted in the mind where I was like, man, what is present here? Like, what is flowing through? And then it's kind of like, it kind of all hit me. And it's kind of funny because I'm trying to focus on multiple things at once because I'm not very adept at streaming and atmospheric vocals. But I'm just trying to focus on the simple melodies. But it makes sense. Exactly. You're dope as fuck, my friend. This is exactly the intention. Rooting deeply within the breath. I appreciate that though, brother. It's always like I'm passing on that message to other people, but myself, I have to remind myself to breathe as well. Hey, what's good? What's good? Welcome. What's good, Walter? What's good, Sonak? Yeah, it's dope as fuck. I'm honestly astonished because my name is also Ryan. Like I go by Ashay as my moniker, but yeah, my name is also Ryan. So from one Ryan to another, bless you, brother. There's nothing quite like the moments. Absolutely, my friend. We're just raw transmuting all this energy in the moment. Just letting go of all things. Just letting the universe flow through. It's just cosmic current. Heck yeah. There we are. Rooting oneself in the somatic experience. I love this community. I feel like I need to move this chord. It keeps on kind of bumping, making little sounds. Let's see if we can adjust this. Let's see. Must be a way. It's beautiful. I was at this metaphysical bookstore the other day, and I came across, for one, these musical chimes, which honestly are the most dope. Like, I swear, for some reason I could literally spend hours just hanging out with chimes and just listening to all the different melodies. But also there was just so many incredible books that were handpicked at this store. You know, if you have a local metaphysical bookstore, 100% highly recommend just scoping out these places. They're just the most incredible community portals. I think I fixed this. There we are. Beautiful. wants my attention. Particular note, whoa, I love how that particular note sounds a lot like a mountain bird. Listening deeply to the streams of resonance in this present experience. This is all that is and ever will be. So it is. Bro, but you need help. This isn't the answer. What the heck are you talking? Exceptional trolling, my friend. Truthfully, you're in the right place, my guy. If you're projecting all this bizarre, very bizarre monologues, then you're definitely here for a reason. So thank you and welcome here. Interesting. Yeah, I've been really enamored with this. Basically, it's an F sharp minor chord. This shape. If any of you guitarists out there, I highly recommend it. It's a chord that I was exploring when I was teaching Doing All Right by Queen. I was breaking down the chord structure, and you're basically utilizing your third and fourth finger here. So say, for instance, the F sharp minor, quintessentially, is up here, where you put your third and fourth finger on the fourth fret, on the fifth and fourth string. So you're fretting these two right here. And then you're letting your first finger fret the first three on the second fret, creating this beautiful chord here. So you're fretting these two and then barring here. You can also bar up here. Yeah, but a bit of random music nerding out for you guys, but that chord has been blowing my mind. And then you can contrast this chord with something like, or you can go to all these different E minor shapes. Makes for some very beautiful transitions into alternate keys. I'm just so enamored with the pan flute right now for some reason. Like just lately, I've had these very interesting melodies from like an old Zelda game. It's like Zelda, what is it? There's like the Link to the Past, and then also the Zelda Link's Awakening. Yeah. For some reason, the melodies from that have been in my head all day, and I've just been doing this on the pan flute. And for some reason, it's just been eliciting so much joy in me. Literally just the means of playing this melody, it literally makes me feel like I'm like 6 years old, just playing this video game. Definitely also high from endorphins from being at the gym for like an hour and a half. But just a mixture of that. I was just like feeling great. I don't know how I can incorporate this, but I find it's very difficult to sort of introduce rhythmic sections without compromising the guitar and the vocal melodies. It can happen though, it can work. It's almost like I gotta like slow down to very unorthodox rhythms. Let's get this here. It's funny, I literally, bro, if you're still, you're still here. But yeah, what I was essentially saying is, I find it interesting how in this style of ambient sound journey that I'm creating, it's almost like the vocals play a very distinct role. And I find sometimes when I'm trying to perform it, it's hard to focus on it because I'm trying to like work on the sections rhythmically for the guitar, but it's almost like it's the single most powerful factor. At least the way I hear music in my head it is. And often I engage in the pan flute to fill in the vocal melodies. But in truth, the vocal melodies are, you know, a realm in itself. That's very, very important. Listening deeply to the sound of my voice. I would like you to imagine a place that is completely safe here. It may be a place that you've been before, or somewhere entirely imaginary. This place could be indoors, outdoors, in a forest, in a garden. Whatever it is for you, let it gently form in your mind. Take a look around. What do you see here in this place inside of your mind? Are there colors? Are there textures present here? Is there light? What can you hear? Perhaps the sound of birds, or water, or gentle music. Maybe it's quiet, deeply quiet. And what can you feel? The temperature is just right for you. Your body feels safe here. Grounded, soft, at ease. Rooting yourself in your somatic body, within the felt experience, honoring that which is present here. I am a house. Inside of me, it is dark. My consciousness is like a candle flickering in the wind. Here and there, suddenly. But inside of the shadows, I messed up the prompt, but basically I was just quoting a part of the Sigmund Freud movie when Sigmund Freud's talking about the shadow self, the subconscious mind. Yeah, I love that prompt for some reason. Inside the mind, the shadows, there are niches, ganglions, trapdoors. But this place still exists. Beautiful. All right, I think I'm going to take a pause for now, but thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate your guys' energy. I appreciate you holding space for this. This was kind of more, typically I'm usually more interactive, but today, right now, I've been kind of used this as a moment of catharsis, which is also part of what I like to do in this channel. It's just kind of play, really just laying out the context of what I'm feeling in music. And also just almost inadvertently giving people the same to do so. It's like, this is a real deep piece of how I think is important for people um, when they're engaging in music and learning to, find their rhythm and find their momentum with learning music, is like understanding the way that you can connect with music on a soul level. And this can happen very rapidly. It doesn't have to be this intellectualized, complex approach where music can surely play like a very particular role as you allow like each note to just really resonate with your being and really just display and embody the emotion that you're feeling. So, yeah, food for thought. It's catharsis. But thank you so much. The jigsaw. Not familiar. Not familiar. I'm heading out now, though, but thank you for chiming in. Much love. Ashe. Bless.